What way was slavery made to seem more horrible than it was?
Slavery stuff too, because what they do is they embellish, and I'm not trying to say it wasn't horrible, it was,
Right.
but they want to make it like more horrible. We were talking about, and I don't really want to go into this too much because we're kind of past this, but I was quoting a Thomas Sowell book.
Okay. So do you agree with that premise that slavery was embellished, or no?
I think that there are parts that are under embellished and there are parts that are over embellished. I think it just depends what we're talking about.
That's so interesting. I've got to know what was over embellished about slavery. Just like one example, I'm dying to know.
Yeah, I just rather, I mean, I was talking about a book that I read.
You just said some parts were embellished, some parts were under embellished.
I just, again.
Are you retracting that?
I'd really just rather not.
Okay. Dude, no, but slavery being embellished, that's so interesting.
Yeah. Again, I was kind of hoping this was like a good faith interview. I just think you're trying to push it.
That's a clip of you saying that. You can disavow it.
I'm quoting an author.
You're not being honest. Okay, so you disavow. Just disavow it then. That's easy. Just say, I don't think slavery was embellished. I mean, that's super easy. That's like a layup.
Yo, so I did a video about Justpearlythings a few months ago where she was checking a whole bunch of feminist chicks, and she was on the point, right? She was making a good point. She had them boxed out. Then I see this video, which I saw this video probably a couple of months ago, where she was called on to some guy's podcast or whatever. I don't know his name exactly, where he grilled her about how she said that slavery was embellished. Now, these are the white people that I call culture vultures, like her, Vlad, Adam 22, and several other people in entertainment, is because they use talking points that are made by black people and they get famous off of them, or they interview a slew full of black entertainers and then they start saying disparaging shit. Like Vlad wouldn't apologize for saying that Louis Farrakhan said racist things towards the Jewish synagogue, or Adam 22 saying shit that could be taken as racist towards black people. And then Justpearlythings says that slavery was embellished, to which she was called on the show and she was grilled. The dude was cooking her ass and she couldn't actually explain what about slavery was embellished, right? She said some things were over embellished and some things were under embellished. When the guy kept grilling her, she literally just checked out because she's a racist motherfucker. Most of these people are, and this is the problem that I have with white people in America. A lot of them say that they're not racist, but you'll find stuff where they say racist shit and then they can't explain it, right? It's like they said it, but they didn't really mean it that way. And then when you ask them what way they meant it, they can't clarify it.
No!